Good morning, everyone. It's March 26th, morning market rundown. Been a little bit since we did this. Let's dive into it. So we have here the daily time frame. We had this scenario mapped out that maybe we were going to rally off this year-to-date VWAP low, a little shakeout, and then we gap, and we rallied into this 20-day moving average year-to-date VWAP high premises. So let's get rid of this drawing here, get rid of this drawing. And we talked about this 20-day moving average that is declining, and we could see data starts to slowly roll off the next 3 days, and then we get a little bit aggressive decline. So if we get some stalling and some consolidation, that'll allow time for this data to drop off and allow that 20-day moving average to start turn tides. So let's see now if what we got on the intermediate time frame. And we could see here we have this. We hadn't seen green on our intermediate time frame since the 19th of February, making this pretty obvious that all the dips that got bought underneath the declining 5-day declined to lower lows and lower highs. And then for the first time on the 18th of March, we finally had a rally to a new high and started to see this 5-day moving average flatten out. Little shakeout underneath it, tagged these stops, and then we had a gap and go scenario. So we had don't chase the gap, pulls back to the VWAP, and then it rallied up into this prior VWAP high. Right. So we'll see if we continue to get some profit taking and digestion at this year-to-date VWAP high, or if we break back above 573.36 and hold this 3-day VWAP area week to date. So if we hold that week to date VWAP, maybe shake out underneath it, tag these stops, and then rally back up into this 2-day week to date VWAP. And if we can't reclaim, then we might be getting evidence of a little bit further profit taking down back into this 5-day moving average month to date VWAP area. So potentially something like this plays out. And then if we do trade back above this area, maybe we get pushed back up into this 578, 580 region for the intermediate time frame of it over the next day or so. So that's the SPY. And so basically keeping this concise is monitor that week to date VWAP. If we break beneath this VWAP, get a quick shakeout underneath these lows, reclaim it, and start to not make lower lows. Monitor the price back above the daily and 2-day VWAP for a squeeze back above this prior VWAP high, and maybe back into this 578 premises. If we cannot reclaim the week-to-date VWAP in this area of 574.60, monitor for lower lows and lower highs underneath that week-to-date and underneath this 571.92 for a fallback back into this month-to-date VWAP, and then maybe even a potential full gap close into this 563. So just something to be mindful of. Let's get into the QQQ. QQQ, same concept here, rallying, blew right through that 20-day moving average, rallying up into the year-to-date VWAP high. So we could see here that actually this drawing almost did exactly what we had anticipated here. And again, bullet number 4 is our year-to-date VWAP from 2024. So the 2024 day VWAP, we could see we get these undercuts, and historically the buyers had stepped in over that past year. And so far, and during this area, so far they continue to do the same thing. So same concept here on the Qs. We'll see if we undercut this prior low here, and we rally back up into this week to date VWAP and start to break down. That could give us evidence that we see some more profit taking. Or if we are able to hold that week to date VWAP, get back above this 493.31, and then maybe break yesterday's high, 493.20, for or continue to push back into this 495.97. And just similar to the SPY, you could see that we rallied up to that prior VWAP high. On the SPY, I think we had it pink. So we'll make it pink as a reference. So the idea play is that week to date VWAP is our line in the sand. Hopefully this is helpful.